So what worked better, my homemade trap or the Havahart trap? That's what we're going to find out today on the homestead. Hey everybody, welcome back to the homestead. This is Kevin with Living Traditions Homestead, and you remember about a week ago I did a video where I showed you a trap that I had made, a box trap, and a trap that I had purchased, a Havahart Easy Set trap. And I was questioning which one was going to work better for catching raccoons here around the homestead. So this past week I put them both out into the woods in spots where I knew that there was a good chance that there were coons. I baited them with exactly the same thing, some dry cat food and marshmallows. And, well, let me show you what happened for the past week. Well, good morning, guys. It is a cold morning here in Missouri, but today is the first day we're going to check the traps. They've been set up overnight. Samantha and I are going to go see if we got anything in either the Havahart trap or the homemade trap. And we're heading out to the woods, so let's go. Alright, so here's the Havahart trap. And as you can see, it's empty. Well, that's kind of disappointing. But let's go check the homemade trap and see if there's anything in that. Alright, here's the homemade trap. You can see that it is sprung, but there's nothing in it. In fact, it looks like it probably went off before anything was even able to get over here. So we're going to just reset it back up. We had a big cold front come through last night, so I don't know if that affected how things were out last night, but not a good start to trapping season, but we'll get them set back up and check again tomorrow. Okay, it's day number 2. Let's go check the traps again, and hopefully we're going to have a little more success than we did yesterday. Well, you can see the Havahart trap. It's empty. Trapping season's not off to a very good start here. Let's go check the homemade trap. Well, you can see the homemade trap is empty also. Not exactly sure what's going on. If we don't get anything tonight, I'm going to move them to a new spot. Alright, it's day 4. Let's go check the traps again and hope that we've had better luck than we did the last few days. Alright, well, I'm getting close to the Havahart trap, and I can tell that there's something in it, but I can't tell what it is. So we're going to get up close and take a look. It's a possum. Well, not what we were hoping for. So we'll be letting him go. In fact, we can do that right now. Alright, here's the homemade trap. Again, nothing. But again, nothing even took the bait. So I need to move this trap. I'm going to come this afternoon and move that one for sure. And we'll see if we can do better in another spot. Alright, it's day 5. Let's go check again and see what we've got. Hopefully one of these days we're going to actually have a raccoon. Let's head out to the woods. Wow, that's about time. Looks like we have a raccoon. Alright, well, that's one raccoon for the Havahart trap. think he's real happy with me. All right, we're gonna leave him alone. I'll come back later and get him. Let's go check the homemade trap. All right, here's the homemade trap. You can see, once again, it's empty. All right, so that's two things now that we've caught in the Havahart trap, the possum and now the raccoon. I think tonight what I'm going to do is actually switch the traps around. I'm going to put the Havahart trap over near where I've had this homemade trap, and I'm going to put the homemade trap over where we've had the Havahart trap, because I want to make sure it's not a location issue. And we'll see then if we catch something in the homemade trap. So I'll take care of this raccoon later. You'll be seeing a video at some point coming up of us eating that raccoon. So that's it for today. We'll check back in tomorrow. All right, it's day 6, and it's time to head back out into the woods and see what we've got. Let's see if we've got anything in either one of the traps. Let's head out to the woods. All right, it looks like the Havahart trap is sprung, but it doesn't look like anything's in it. So you can see it's sprung, but there's nothing in it. Now, I've had this happen before. The marshmallows are gone, but the cat food is still there. Here's my best guess. I don't think it's a fault of the trap. I think what happens is when a coon that's really too big for the trap, or an animal that's too big for the trap, goes in, if their tail or something is still sticking out back here, when this springs shut, it doesn't go down all the way and they're able to back out. Then when they get out, it shuts, and you know, it looks like, oh, how'd they get out? Well, I think that's what happened. So looks like we had something, but it got away. So let's go check the homemade trap. All right, well, it looks like the homemade trap is sprung, and I think I see something in it, so let's go check it out. Oh, look at that. Looks like we got a coon. All right, so on our last day of the experiment, looks like we've got a coon. So, well, that's good. That means it works. I mean, that's a good sign. That means we got one in each. So, hey, I'll come back a little later today and take care of this guy. Let's head back to the house and wrap this up. Okay, so as you can see, as far as raccoons go, it was a tie. In the Havahart trap, I caught a possum and a raccoon, and in the homemade trap, we caught a raccoon. So, you guys, I guess it's open for debate which one is truly better. Here's what I can tell you, and this is my analysis. If you've got just a few raccoons around your homestead that you want to trap, I think a homemade trap would be just fine. It's probably not going to last for nearly as long. Eventually, they're going to chew through it. They're going to, destroy it. But if you've just got a few coons that you either want to trap and kill or trap and relocate, I think that the homemade trap is a good solution. It's virtually free to make if you have scrap lumber laying around. Now, on the other hand, if you're going to be doing a lot of trapping and you're looking for something that's going to hold up longer, that is easier to clean in between uses, that type of thing, easier to set, easier to make sure that it stays set, the Havahart is definitely the way to go. There was at least one morning where I went out and the homemade trap looks like it just, sprung on its own without me even, without an animal even going in. That never happens with the Havahart trap. So, again, it comes down to, I think, how much money you want to spend, how many raccoons you have around your homestead, and, really how serious you are about trapping. The Havahart, I'm sure, is not even the best one that you can get, I'm sure if you're a professional trapper, there's a lot better traps out there even than these. But for the, you know, just kind of common person who's trapping a few animals throughout the year, I think it gets a thumbs up. So you guys, I don't know what the final outcome is. It's really going to be up to you, what you want to spend, how you want to do it. But I'm encouraged by both of them, and I'll tell you the truth, I'm going to keep putting them both out over this winter. So that's it, you guys. I hope this was at least a little informational for you. Maybe in the future I'll do a video on how to make one of these traps. If you'd like to see that, I'll leave that in the comments below. You guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, go and hit the subscribe button before you leave. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, you guys, thanks for stopping by the homestead, and God bless.